Well, we're back, and the objective today is to not care whether or not my camera decides to be not nice to me. Because previously on the series, get out of the sun. Previously on the series, my camera has been blurring my background, and obviously it still is, but who cares, right? Who cares that it's blurring my background? We can work with that, right? That's not the end of the world. And I moved a little bit closer to my house, so hopefully the reception is better. So, put something in chat if you can see and hear me. That could be helpful. Without further ado, let's get started. You know how this works? Literally request anything in chat and I'll try to do it. I'm not that good, but I'll do my best. Warm up with a little backflip. See if I can get out of frame. No, I'm kidding. I would never be able to do that. Never. I'm not that good. See, we're already doing worse. See? You probably want to see all of me. You probably do. There we go. That's better. If I go back a little more, it might start blurring, but right here is good. So, yeah. I'm obviously not as good as over here as I was over there, because that makes total sense, right? That's how this works. Oh, that might have been the most awful scoot I've ever done. Literally ever. I would love to know if this is working, because it hasn't been previously. So if you are watching this stream, please put something in the chat. Just anything. You can say your dog's name. Anything. I just need to know that it's working. So I had an overwhelming success on my first stream. We peaked at 5 viewers, which is crazy after 3 minutes of the first stream ever. But then we started having streaming problems, and I ended the stream. And then when I returned to try and do it again, there was nobody. Nobody's coming, and I still don't know if this is working because no one's saying anything in chat. So if it is working, please type something. It doesn't matter what you type. You could tell me about your childhood trauma. I don't know. Or you could just get right to the point and start requesting tricks for me to do. I really don't care. Just put something so I know it's working. Anything. Okay, so what I'm hearing is it's not working. I don't know how I don't know how to make this work. But yeah, I've lost all my zeal for this now because it's not working. I'm just gonna stand here until someone requests a trick. Standing here. Somebody request something. I have one viewer. Why are you not saying anything? You are my one viewer, and you could. Is your keyboard broken? Oh, that'd be unfortunate. Imagine you're sitting there like, dang, I really wish I could tell this guy something, but my keyboard's broken. I don't know how to spell. I can't read. That would be sad if you couldn't read. I don't know why you would click on this stream if you didn't know how to read, though, because then you wouldn't know what the stream is about. You just see some random blonde kid doing who knows what in his backyard, right? At this time of year, like, this guy's got to be crazy. Well, maybe I'll retitle this stream World's Most Failed Stream. Maybe, because, no way. It's working. W's in the chat all around. They can't stop spamming them. Potato 450 U1M can't stop spamming W's. This is wild. He also can't stop requesting tricks for me to do, right? 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 No? Okay. That's okay. I'll just do a backflip for you. Push. You want me to do? Okay, I'll do a push-up. Okay, I can do that. Is that enough? I can do handstands. I can do. Honestly, the whole point of this is that you request something I've never tried before, and then you get to see me fall on my face over and over again. That's why it's fun, right? What haven't I done in a while? What if I do a side flip, right? Okay, you is that a trick? You want me to fall? Is that how that works? Okay. Watch this. I fell. Do you feel satisfied seeing me fall? Potato 450-1 meh? What do you mean meh? How could I possibly have fallen better than that? That was a great fall. Would you like to give me specifics on how you would like me to fall? Because I'll take your specifics. You want bigger fall? Okay. I'll do a higher. So you want me to jump higher, or you want me to fall off of something? I could fall higher, or I could fall off of uncomfortable fall. You think that wasn't uncomfortable? What I just did? I just felt. Fine. You know what? I'll do an uncomfortable fall. Are we enjoying the stream? Are we enjoying it? Did you enjoy my silence? Because it doesn't seem that I could do anything that will please you. So, Potato, you might be my least favorite viewer that I've ever had. No silence. You don't want silence. Why don't you want silence? You stuck around. No silence. You want me to just continue yapping. All right, anybody besides Potato can request a trick, and I'll do it. Yeah, anyone except for Potato. who for some reason their profile picture is a J. Why is it a J? Who knows? There's no J's in potato. Yap. Yap. You want me to yap? Okay. I have 3 viewers. Why is only one talking? And why is it the most insolent viewer I've ever had? All right. Here's how this is going to work. You can say, hey, listen, I want to see you try and do a hero flip or something, you know? But if you say, hey, I want to see you, I want to see you fall on your face. You want a story. You want a story. Story time. Story time with Knox. What story do we want? I'll tell you the story of how I got into all of this. How I got into YouTube in general. How's that sound? No? You don't want a story. Tea. You want tea. What tea would I have for you? I have no tea for you. I don't have... Is there a way to kick people off of a stream? Is there a way? Can I do that? Can I kick Potato off this stream? Please. But hey, it says you're not... It says you're my #1 fan. So... Oh, I would. Oh, Potato, I would. Hide user on this channel? Watch me. Watch me. I could do it. My cursor is hovering over the button that would ban you from my channel. How's that feel? How's that feel? You like that? You see the power I have over you in this stream? I could ban you from my channel. Front flip. See, you're learning. You're learning. I have not done a front flip in literally years, so I'll do that. I landed it, and holy heck, it hurt my legs so much. Ow. My shit. Again. Can I do a front handspring? Why does it feel like you have power over me now? I don't like this. I guess. Oh, pig. Okay, perfect. Those are easy. This is front handspring. It's kind of ugly. You know, it's a parkour front handspring. But it's still technically the right thing. That's I don't think that's the first thing I learned how to do, but it's one of the easiest. I'll do that anywhere. I'll do that on a beam over the ocean. You know, super easy. There's not a lot of tricks I'm comfortable. Roll? What? Back roll, front roll, side roll? What you want? What you want? I'll do it for you. Roll. Was that pretty? Please tell me that was pretty. Please, I need affirmation. Across grass. I just did. It was pretty. Yes, Chunky Lamb. Finally, a user who appreciates me. Oh man, I've been stuck here for so long with Potato, who just wants to see me fall on my face. I'm sick of it. I wish there was a way I could exonerate you. Oh my gosh, you guys will not believe this. There is literally a button, and it actually says, put this user in timeout, is what the button says. I could put someone in timeout. I want to put Potato in timeout. They deserve it. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 seconds. A 10-second timeout for Potato. Potato is timed out. Timeout for 10 seconds. Wow. I love this power I have. Chunky Lamb, do you want to see me do anything? Anything at all. Well, not anything, but literally Flex? I don't know about that. That's it's not my thing. Yeah, so I guess not quite everything, but all right, fine. I'll do it for you. There you go. There's your flex. That's all you get. No more of that. Wait a minute. What is that profile picture, bro? What? Why do you do this to me? Who is that? I'm gonna put you in timeout. I should try back tuck. I'll do a back tuck right now. All right, I'm putting Chunky Lamb in timeout as well. 10-second timeout. Confirm. All y'all in timeout. All right, I did a back tuck. Literally, anything else you can ask. Do you want me to see? You want to see me try to do back tuck better? I can do that. You can request. I've already done a front flip. I've done handsprings. You could be like, hey, do a double corkscrew. I do my best, you know. Potato was asking me to fall on my face. That was a little embarrassing, but I did it. So whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Handspring. What kind of handspring? Front handspring? Back handspring? I can do handsprings. Do the work. The worm. Do the worm. The worm is interesting because I do it backwards, you know? Most people do it like, I do it like, or whatever. Back handspring. I'm going to listen to Adele Egg first. Chunky Lamb, because I don't like you. Back handspring. This is going to be the most beautiful back handspring you have ever seen a parkour person do, because they're really ugly when parkour people do it. Okay, that was actually not very pretty. I fell over. Do the split now. What kind of split? A front split or a middle split? Oh, man. You want to see me try? In jeans as well? In my jeans? Man. Okay. Oh. I'm going to tear something. My hamstrings have never felt so stretched. Oh, rip them? Rip my jeans. I'm not ripping my jeans on stream, bro. Ugh. Ugh. I just feel like I'm trying to do a sumo squat when I do middle split. You're a woman now. Is that what that means? If you can do a split, are you a woman? Man, my knees hurt. I'm too old to feel this young. No, I'm too young to feel this old. That's what I meant. Yes, I'm a woman now. Okay, well, I didn't even do the splits successfully, so do the worm. I forgot to do the worm. All right, I'm gonna try both ways because I've only done. All right, this is the one I normally do. Right, but apparently, most people do it like this, I guess. Ow, that one hurts. Why do people do that? Oh my gosh. I'm never going to recover from that. Oh, man. I like my way better. My Achilles have never been so elongated in my life. Ouch. Oh my gosh, guys. Look, I stained my shirt. Do a flip, then say yas. I got you. That one is actually kind of fun. I'll do that. All right. All right, here we go. See, what flip can I do other than a back flip? What if I do a backflip, land in a superhero pose, and then I say, "Ya." Okay, so Here we go. Yeah. I've never been so publicly humiliated before. Man. Yes. Is that great? Should I do more of those? Is that my new signature move? I've actually never done that before. Raw. What does raw mean? Do a double backflip. See, this was what I was saying. If y'all come on here and you're like, do a corkscrew, I will genuinely try that. I will do it. But if you're like, do a double backflip, I can't do that. I can't even try that is the thing. So that's the problem. Do the same, just instead of yas. I don't know how to pronounce that, and I don't want to humiliate myself on stream. Yeah, that's not what we're here for. That's right. That's not what we're here for. Chunky lamb. Oh, you are. 6 viewers is our peak. Actually, well, we had 7 earlier, but do the corkscrew then. Okay. Okay. Y'all are about to see my first corkscrew attempt in months. Months. Get ready to clip this stream. No, I'm kidding. Oh, man. Here we go. So, J step. 1, 2, 3, corkscrew. All right, here we go. Are we ready for this? Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Chat's ready. 1, 2, corkscrew. 1, 2, corkscrew. This is the one. 3rd time's a charm. Here we go. Was that fun to watch? Oh boy. Tough boy. Yeah, I know. Oh, I don't even know what I just did, but it was painful. Shout out Knox. Leland. I love to see it, Leland. Let's do a collab sometime. This kid has wicked piano skills. And he's like 6. Eat grass now. I'm not a stranger to eating grass. Let me tell you, my first experience of ever being on YouTube was eating grass. So, back in quarantine, right? Some people don't remember that. Leland is little. He probably doesn't remember that. But during quarantine, me and I had, I have 4 siblings, and then my cousin was also living with us. So there was a lot of people around me during quarantine, and we made a funny little surviving in the wild video that was like supposed to be satirical and everything, because everything we were saying was wrong. And my character just said eat grass. That was his only thing, is that he said eat grass. Can I do an aerial? Well, aerials are mostly female gymnast type things. I could try one. I am in jeans, of course, so that might be a little bit hard for me to do. I'm going to put you over here. We're in solid ground. So, Kohite reference. I did not reference Kohite. All right. Wow, that sun looks majestic. Wait, there's the sun. That sun looks majestic. Really just sending it, do a running front flip into a wall spin and stick the landing. If that felt too easy, do a 180 landing and then act like it was accidental. I don't have a wall to do a wall spin on. Is my only issue with that one. Otherwise, I totally would, because I can do both those tricks. They're pretty easy. So, unfortunately, I can't do that. I can't think of any walls I could do a spin on. Let's see it then. Well, yeah, I'm just saying I don't have a wall to do a wall spin on. Otherwise, I would do that. What am I supposed to wall spin on? You want me to just... Like, I don't have a wall. Grab a bike and wheelie and then flip. I might have a bike over there. Let me check. Here's my bike. Unfortunately, the back wheel is coming off. The inner tube is out. So let me try to put that back in. I'm bad at bike maintenance stuff. I'll just do it anyways with the inner tube coming out. Because I can do wheelies, but my bike's broken. So, all right. Oh, yeah, no. Not on this broken bike. That's not going to work. Unfortunately. I'd love to do a wheelie for you, but my bike is unfortunately very broken, and I can't fix it right now. Do I have a dog? I did. She unfortunately passed away this past summer. I used to have a German Shepherd. Not anymore. Do the worm again? I already did the worm. Callie, Shirley. I did the worm. I can try again. I was talking about how the way I do the worm is backwards, and the way that people normally do the worm is awkward for me. But I can try. So here's how I do it normally. And then I guess here's how other people do it. I think I just put my hand in something wet. If I had a dog, I would be concerned, but now I'm even more concerned because I don't know where the wetness came from. It's pretty dry here. Ew. Bag flip. Okay. Bag flip. They're getting worse and worse as I go. Jeez. I'm starting to get itchy because, one, it's hot and that makes me itchy. Two, I might be a little bit allergic to grass. I don't know. Was Rizzy. I had 8 viewers for a second. That's the most I've had. Oh, they're dropping like flies. Okay. Do a flip. What kind of flip? I haven't done a side flip yet. I'll do that. I'm gonna move my bike. Anyways, here's a side flip. Oh, I chickened out. They're normally better than that. They're normally better. Bet you won't do a back flip immediately into a front flip. Turn around, stick a no-look landing. What do you mean a no-look landing? What does a no-look landing mean? I don't know what that means. A no-look landing of what? What trick do you want me to do a no-look landing on after I do the back flip, front flip? Do a back. How many backflips am I gonna have to do? I'll do one sideways this time so you can see. When I land the flip, I look in the sky. That is true. I'm here to do flips, but I've already done like maybe 10 backflips as opposed to any other trick, any of them. Play Fortnite. I do not play Fortnite. I don't have Fortnite. I don't know what it takes to play that, but do a round off. As you can see, my round offs give me mad hops. Mad hops. It's nuts. Do a front flip. I already did that, man. They make my shins hurt. All right, I'll do it. I'm going to get shin splints. Dive into the bushes. What bushes? There are snakes in there. Do a back handspring. Yes, dive into the bushes. Let's go inspect the bushes. You can see if you want me to dive into these. Because they are. Oh man, my hair is getting so bowl cutty right now. There's snakes in there. There is. I'm not diving in there. Tuck. You want me to do a back handspring tuck? That's not a thing. What are you talking about? Why is my hair like that? Bye, Leland. I hope you have a great day. And also, I hope you keep posting because you've been pretty silent recently. Back handspring tuck. Oh, gosh. Just like a standing back handspring tuck? Okay. Use the power from the landing to tuck. Valid. Okay. I will get right started on that for you. Here we go. I've never felt so many G-forces in my head. Fortnite emote. Gosh, man, I don't dance. What Fortnite emote do you want me to do? Round off handspring tuck. I don't have space for that. I genuinely don't have space for a round off handspring tuck. I waltz. I do waltz. That's true. I've done that. You want to see me waltz with an invisible person? Was that beautiful? Default emote. I don't know what that is. I don't play Fortnite. Yeah, that was me waltzing with my true love, non-existent. So, yeah. I'm actually surprised at myself for doing that handspring tuck. I've never done that before. Let's see. Wait, I might have room if I go here. There's a hose in the way. I might have room for a round off handspring tuck if I go there. Capiche? They don't exist. They exist. They do, but I'm not gonna get into this on stream. Anyways, round off handspring tuck. I'm gonna try that here. I'm kind of scared. Okay. Oh my gosh. I am so dizzy right now. Did I do it? Did I do it? I ate? Let's go. Let's go. Man, that was exhausting. I left no crumbs. That's right. Nine viewers. That's pretty high. Imagine 9 people sitting around watching me right now. Oh, they're leaving. Okay. Oh, that's what I get. Front handspring, front tuck. Are you serious right now? All right. All right. All right. Okay, sure. Sure. Oh. That's why we don't. That's why we don't do front handspring, front tucks. Oh man. Yeah, that's not. It's giving fish out of water. Yeah. Okay. Man. That was so sick. No, I'm gonna be so sick is what's happening now. But yeah, any other tricks you can request them and I'll do them. Oh man. Well, flex? No. No, we're not going to go there. Sorry. Man, it's hot out here. And I'm in jeans. Why am I in jeans? Someone mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. I should have listened to them. I was going on and on about how jeans are so wonderful, and I sleep in them, and how they're soft and comfortable and stretchy. And now I'm wishing that I was not wearing jeans right now. That's what I'm wishing right now. Man. Go change? No. I'm too lazy for that. Plus, I lose all my viewers. All right. Brainstorm with me. What tricks can I invent? Addie. Hello, Addie. I've seen you on my comment section a lot. I do have a sister. I have two, actually. I have two sisters and two brothers. Both my sisters are older than me. My hair normally doesn't feel this long, but since it's getting fluffy because it's sweaty and humid out here, it's acting long. It's overreacting, really. Magic Mike. I don't know what that means, but I do appreciate y'all giving me a break from being like, do a round off, 4 handsprings, and then a double tuck. Like, just give me a second between each. Man. Because it's exhausting. It is. Especially when it's outside and I have no tumble mats or anything. Do something lively. I understood that reference. Oh, man. My knees. Wait a minute. I think I have a mini tramp around here somewhere. I have a mini tramp. I should go grab that. Do I have a sister named Abigail, perchance? I have an adopted sister named Abigail. She's not actually my sister, but functionally she is. Sing. You're still just quoting something, and I'm not gonna sing on stream. I'm gonna go grab my mini tramp. If I see that there are less than 7 viewers when I return, someone's getting clapped. Okay. We're at 9 viewers. Let's go. They stayed. So here's my mini tramp. A little far back. In the back. This is what has given me a lot of the confidence in tricks that I was not confident in before, because it gave me height and power that I wouldn't be able to get just standing on the ground. So I'm gonna just kind of hop off that. Yeah. The reason I didn't have very much height there is because that was the first jump, so it sank into the earth while I was jumping on it. But now that's in play. That's here now. So any tricks that you suggest can be that can be part of it. That was a Peter Pan and Wendy reference. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know me, I do acting, And some unnamed person in the chat is referencing a lot of my theatrical performances that we're not going to get into right now. So yeah, any tricks you want me to try, I will do it. And we have a mini tramp now. So I haven't done a lot off the mini tramp, actually. I think I've only done front and side flips. What do you mean by tricks? Well, I do parkour, so a lot of flips. People have asked for the worm. People have asked for handstand walks and stuff like that. I also do calisthenics, so like if you wanted to see an elbow lever or something, I could do that. I'm a jack of all trades, literally master of none. I can't do anything very well, but I can do a lot of random stuff. Dabbling, 2 miles wide, 2 inches deep across the board, which is arguably not a very good way of making content, but we're almost at 5,000 subscribers. So, it's working for me somewhat. Do a handstand for 4 seconds. Gosh, I can do that. I'll even press into it for you. Got it tucked in my shirt. All right. There we go. Look at it. Let's try that again. I've determined that I'm too tired to press into it, so I'm just gonna do it normally. That was at least 4 seconds, right? Sure, that was 4. Can I do an aerial? Well, I can try. That's the whole point of the stream, right? I'll do my best. Those are mainly a female gymnastics thing, but I can try. Actually, what is an aerial even? What is that? Is that where you go like a round off but with no hands? Is that what that is? Because I don't actually know. Because I know that a tricker aerial is this. But I don't think that's what you're talking about. So, the round off with no hands. Okay. Guess I could try that. I'll probably land on my knees or something, but yeah. Can't do that. I'm not a woman. Yet. No, just kidding. I don't know how to make that work. Any tips? Can you do one? My hair is so fluffy. I look like I am in the 80s or something. I don't know. I can't even do a handstand. That's okay. You can learn. It took me a long time to learn how to do a handstand. I started when I was probably like 11. And I wouldn't say I got good at them until probably the past 6 months. So, it's not something that's permanent that you can't learn, Anyone can do it. Well, I don't know about anyone. You probably have a hard time if you didn't have arms, but I'm guessing you do, so. The handstands I do CrossFit. So the way I learned is where you're kind of always hobbling around and walking. The gymnast handstands where you stand still, those are harder for me, but I can hold them. Can I do a pike flip? Like what kind of pike? Like a back pike, front pike? A double leg? I can't do that. Your backyard looks so majestic. Oh, thank you. It's I think part of it is that whatever, I haven't been able to figure it out. For some reason, it's blurring the background, and that's not a good thing, but it does make it look very nice. So, do a front pike. So I can barely do a front flip, like a front tuck, but I guess I can try a front pike. So, yeah. Run. Right? That's how that works? I'm one of those people who's like, everything in my environment has to be perfect for me to do a flip. So if I see like a leaf or something, I gotta be like, nope, get out. Which is why I perform best in a gymnastics gym where everything's perfect. But one, I'm kind of broke, so I can't afford to go to a gym. Two, I'm lazy, and it's a lot easier to go to my backyard than it is to go to a gym. Anyways, about that front pike, let's try that. Quick question, can I please use the mini tramp for it? Please. Just to start. Like to warm into it. Yes, perfect. I'm glad I didn't try that off the ground, because that would have been even worse than that was. But the problem wasn't the mini tramp, is that I just kind of didn't jump off it. So I am not having a Baja Blast. Chunky lamb, you know who you are. Side flip. Graydon, I got you. Oh, wait a minute. I know why I absolutely failed that front pike. Look at this. Look what happened to my mini tramp. Half of it sunk into the ground. Look at that. Over here. It's buried. Yeah, so that's probably why I didn't land that. But anyways, about that side flip. It left the caps in the ground. What am I supposed to do? Man, life is hard. Never mind. All right, here's a side flip, Graydon. Soft soil. Yes, it's very soft because it's been raining recently. Oh, thank you, Graydon. Thank you so much. You have a garage? That's kind of sick. I don't. Whew. Soft soil. Yeah. Any kind of pike flip. I tried. I did my best. You know what I normally do with this mini tramp is I have all these little, I think they're like 1x6 planks that are cut short, and I place them under each leg so that my tramp doesn't sink. Can I do a whip back? I've done them. They're a lot easier off of out of a round off or something, but I can do them. Do you want me to do a standing whip? Because that's sketch. That's sketch right there. Do it out of a round off. Okay, I can do that, I think. I don't think really tried that, but this is the first time ever for everything. And if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it on stream, right? So here we go. So I just have to get the mentality, just like a sweat came out of my hair into my eyes when I did that. Does the grass smell like cavemen? I don't often go around smelling cavemen, so I wouldn't know. Oh my gosh, bro. Can you stop with the profile pictures? Please, there's no way you clipped that. Candles, perhaps. Why would it smell like candles? I'm confused. His profile picture might be me. Yeah. About that round off back whip, though, right? Because that's why we're here. Is for tricks, not profile pictures. I might have almost died doing that. So that was close. I would not have landed that. Oh my gosh, my head hurts. Man. You want to see something I learned recently? It's where you go into a handstand, right? And then you kind of go down and push out into a kip up. It looks kind of sick. It looks pretty cool. So I'll do that. Oh my gosh. I am not on my A game right now. We can't go out on a falling on my back though. We have to do it again. We have to do it again. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so I don't know why I have so much forward momentum. Jeez. That was close, but not it. Because I'm not lowering myself slow enough. I should do a Q&A. Okay. But I might have to put Chunky Lamb in timeout if we're going to do a Q&A. I left my phone over here. And my book spray. And my wallet. But I don't really need my wallet. There's nothing in it. All right. I should get a chair. Give me a second, all right? I have a bench right here. We can look out over my majestic lawn. Me. My lawn? Yeah, I have a nice lawn. I mow it myself. So that's kind of fun. Everything I have is on low battery. Oh my gosh. The back of my phone is covered with some kind of goo. Come on, bro. Why is everyone making me their profile picture? Dude. And this is some Tyler Vitelli crap going on here. I don't like this. Actually, I do kind of like it, if I'm being like totally honest. Because I feel like influencers aren't totally honest. Love the attention. But hey, I'm not an influencer, so I'm allowed to be honest. All right, this is a Q&A. It usually requires a queue, but, you know, you do you. We can start it off with my bug spray. Not sponsored, although I wish. Honestly, I just wish anybody would sponsor me. Most embarrassing story. I never do anything embarrassing ever. I've never been embarrassed or done anything embarrassing because I'm perfect. Yeah, so that was all a lie. But I don't know if we need to get into embarrassing stories right now. Right? Okay, we probably do. So we all do dumb things when we're kids, right? And then when we grow up, we think it's fine. I was a kid when I did that, so it doesn't really matter anymore. But there's this one thing I did when I was a kid that I still think back and I'm like, I cannot believe I did that. That was so embarrassing. So I used to go to a camp in Colorado every summer up in the mountains, and they had a talent show. So at this talent show, there were all these crazy acts people would do. People would play the dulcimer, right? They would do skits, hilarious stuff. I loved it. But I was like probably 6 or 7. And my friend was like, "Hey, what if we did the talent show?" And I was kind of like, "I don't really want to. I don't know." But he signed me up for it anyway with him doing an act. Now this was, let's see, about 10 years ago. So I don't remember that. I don't remember it that well. Yo, what's up? Lost topic. Anyways, my friend signed me up to do this talent show with him, and I didn't know that. He didn't tell me that. So I'm sitting here enjoying the talent show, right? And then they're like, "All right, next up is we're gonna call my friend Gerald Longback. That's his name. Next act, Gerald Longback in Knox Alley." My heart dropped. I didn't know what was happening. I was like, I didn't sign up for this, but I went up there anyways. Made a fool of myself. To be fair, it was not all Gerald's fault because I did a lot of dumb crap while I was up there. I screamed into the microphone for no reason and hurt everybody's ears because I had never used a microphone before and I wanted to see what it was like. And we kind of ran around the stage pretending to be Voldemort and Darth Vader until they told us to come down. And I still think about that because that was a disaster. Tricks on what, though? Well, grass. Earlier, I was doing some flips and random crap people asked me to do. Did that shopping cart not mean anything? That wasn't embarrassing. That was not embarrassing at all. Shopping carts aren't embarrassing. Have y'all never been shopping cart wrangling in a mall parking lot? It's living the life, man. See how far you can make them go down the aisle without hitting any cars? That is peak entertainment right there. Would not trade that for anything. Niche reference it is. Can I do a planche? I can do I've done some form of tucked planches before. I can do an elbow lever, which is similar. Cops did not almost clap us, Chunky, okay? We were fine. They didn't see it. Have I broken a bone? Yes, I've broken 7. 7 bones. Do you want to know all of them? I think it's 7. I think that's the number. I'll have to recount while I'm talking about them. I've broken my finger playing baseball. I was catcher. He threw it too fast. Too fast. And how many bones do I have? 206, same as everyone else. He threw it and it kind of caught me here, and I broke my middle finger. But I kept playing to the end of the game. I thought I just hurt my finger a little bit. It was broken. I've broken my toe because I tried to stop myself on a scooter barefoot, and my toe went under me, you know. I broke the other toe dropping a bucket on it. And then when I was learning a side flip, I did one of those earlier. When I was learning a side flip, the way you learn that is you get a trash can set up and you like roll over it. And I was doing that over and over and over until one of the bumps in the plastic hit me in the wrong spot and I broke a rib. So there was a rib I've broken. I broke my wrist first time I ever tried to do a corkscrew, which was kind of embarrassing because I wasn't really sending it. I just kind of did the run up and slipped, fell on my face, and I broke my right wrist. So that's why when I do things like handstands, elbow levers, and stuff like that, they often kind of sting in my wrist afterwards because I never really fully healed. My laptop is at pretty low battery right now, but we'll go till it dies, right? It's got 6% battery left. Or do you want me to grab a charger? What's the most painful bone I have broken? Honestly, initial pain was the toes. When I broke my toe with the scooter, that hurt so bad, bro. That was awful. I was screaming. Of course, I was like 13, but I was still screaming. I'm filming on a laptop. I just have my MacBook open. I don't know. I'm new to streaming, so I don't really know how this works. I'm getting a call from a private number, and I know exactly who this private number is. Have I ever broken my nose? Are you saying that because my nose looks messed up? Is that where you're saying that? I feel insulted right now. I don't appreciate that. No, I'm kidding. I might have broken my nose. I don't remember. I feel like I have, but also I don't remember when or where. I know I've done like front rolls and stuff where I've kneed myself in the nose, and definitely could have broken my nose, but I can't think of a specific time, so I'm guessing probably not, actually. Not the cartilaginous part up here, at least. Let's see. Someone up there asked if I can do a planche. I should probably just try for him, because that's what this is about. So we'll hold on the Q&A for a second, and just on the edge of the table here, see if I can. We'll start with a tucked planche. How's that sound? With a oh, you know what? My lats are pretty sore right now, so I'll do an elbow lever, and I'll stare you guys in the face while veins pop out of my every layer of skin, and I look like a demon. I don't know. Oh, this table is about to flip over. Okay. Ow. See that wrist pain? Ugh. From breaking my wrist. It comes back to haunt me every once in a while. What are some of your hobbies? Well, one of them is this. I do calisthenics. I do gymnastics and parkour things. I wouldn't say that's my main hobby, though. Probably my main hobby. Well, just does an instrument count as a hobby, or is that like an instrument? Is that beyond hobby? You know, because I play piano. I do that a lot. I've been playing piano for about, let's see, I started when I was 12, so 5 years now. 5 years. I love playing piano. I do a lot of improv. I also do I play any other sports other than baseball? I have played tennis, a good amount of tennis. I took lessons. I never really enjoyed it that much, but I did tennis. I play pickleball now, just like recreationally. I don't play on a team, but I play pickleball a lot. Gymnastics, I did that as a sport on a team for a little bit. I've done like, I think I've played on some like city flag football teams, and I've never been very good at basketball. I try, I really do. Captain America Age of Ultron flip, please. So that's called a corkscrew, right? And I've already tried that on the stream, and I failed miserably. It was so bad. I landed on my back. What's the hardest trick I've ever done? Great question. The hardest trick. So I'm not very good at this at all, if I want to preface that. So you've probably seen on this stream some of the hardest tricks I've done. I almost landed. This sounds crazy. I can't do a corkscrew, the Captain America flip. I can't do a corkscrew, but I almost landed a double corkscrew one time, which is the same thing, but twice the rotations. I almost landed that. I have a short up about that, I think. May we see the tattoo? Oh, I know what you're talking about. That was Sharpie. That's gone. Yep, I don't have that anymore. But I would probably say the hardest trick I've done is I did a round off with 4 handsprings out of it. That was pretty sick. I probably will never do that again. I've done wall flips, not often. I don't often do wall flips, but I have done those. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that again, ever. I'll probably die. Do I like school, and what's my favorite subject? I enjoy many parts about school. I come from a very academic family, so yes, I do enjoy school. But I have that typical like, I don't want to do my work. I want to go hang out with my friends or do whatever, you know. I'm a science person, so people often lump math and science together. I don't lump them together because I'm all right at math, but I'm not very good. But I don't enjoy it as much as some people do. I'm also all right at science, and I do enjoy science a lot. Actually, I'm planning on going into nursing, so that's pretty sciencey. So yeah, I do. I do enjoy some parts about school. Indeed, I don't anything literature, writing. Apparently, people tell me I'm really good at writing, but I don't enjoy it very much. So any literature writing is not my thing. History. I love history. Biology, yeah. So that would be in science. That's probably my favorite subject. Although I took biology 3 years ago. So can I try and have an Italian accent? I don't want Italians swarming on here and hating on me, but I can do it. Yes, Chunky, I know you failed biology. I offered you help and you refused me, so called out on stream. When I'm famous in a couple years, people are gonna watch this back and they'll be like, "Oh, dang it, Chunky Lamb failed biology." Man, also you need to change your profile picture, please. I should paint my nails. That's not happening. I'm not doing that. First, because I'm not gay. Is number one. Oh, thumbs up. Second is because I don't have nail polish, and my sister would absolutely crunch all of my bones if I took hers. So yeah, I'm not painting my nails. Who is my favorite Avenger? I would say probably either Cap or Iron Man, Tony Stark. Just because I love the way Robert Downey Jr. plays Tony Stark, and the first Avenger is probably my favorite Avengers movie. So I would say Cap. He's chill. He takes himself too seriously, but what can you do? What can you do about that? All right. What are some other questions that I've missed? Because I know do I play any other sports other than baseball? I mentioned some. I think those are probably all. I would probably do more sports if I didn't do theater, but I do theater. So, yeah. What countries have I been to? It depends on if you count airports. When I was, how old was I in 2017? I think I was 8. When I was 8, I went to Israel because I have some family that lives there, and we had a layover in Paris. So you say airports count, then I've been to France, Israel, and then this past summer I spent 6 weeks in Cambodia. Shout out to Cambodia. People there are great. Love them. That's on Southeast Asia. I should charge my laptop. I really should. We're at 2% now. I'm go get a charger real quick. You know what? What if we just go inside? What if we just do that? So yeah, and then on the way to Cambodia, I had a layover in Singapore. In Singapore, fun fact, has TSA not at the opening of the airport, but at each gate. So it technically was in the unsecured part. So I actually was in Cambodia or in Singapore. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. Let's see. So 5 countries. I think I might have gone to the Bahamas when I was. I just dropped a knife on my foot. No, my phone did not die. It said there was some temporary disconnection, but we're still alive. So, fortunately, don't get a house tour quite yet. Sorry about that. I should try playing guitar. How many instruments do I play? I have tried playing guitar. I can play a little bit. I don't have a guitar personally. A lot of people in my family play guitar. So my dad has one that I could grab. My brother has one, but he has his with him in Colorado. my sister and her husband also each have one, and they also live in Colorado. So I don't really have access to a guitar to learn on. But I've played a little bit. I have. How many instruments have I played? Mostly just that one right there. There's my piano. I would say I have played. This sounds ridiculous. I've played the recorder for some of my orchestral arrangements and actually made it sound good. How tall am I? I'm 6'2". I'm a big boy. That was a lie. I'm not 6'2". Oh my gosh, Potato is back. This guy, piano. He just said one word, piano. That's helpful. You want to see me play piano? Is that what you're saying? I'll do that. That sounds like a party. You play guitar, bass, drums, piano, harmonic. Oh my gosh. Listen, I would love to play all those instruments, but I don't have them. I don't have drums. I don't have a bass. So I should sing too. I do a little bit of singing on my channel, not much, but the reason I don't do much is because I'm not good at it. What's my PO box? I don't have a PO box. Sorry. I don't have one. I'm not paying for PO box, but I'm not big enough for that. Why would I need a PO box? All right. The problem is my charger is like 4 inches long, and my piano's over there. I should mail you. You want to mail me drums? That'd be rather pricey for several people. I don't think those would fit in a PO box. There's my okay. I could set you up on my stool here. Where would I charge you from? Right there. There's a charger over there. Okay. Give me a second to set up a situation. Oh no, I broke it. I pressed the wrong thing. Why would I do that? Okay. Ouch, jeez. This is heavy. Okay. This stuff is harder than it looks. Let me tell you, making content is not easy, which is why I'm not very consistent at it. Unfortunately. I know y'all just hate it when I don't post. I know you miss me so much when I don't. We need some light in here. It's dark in here. Oh, wait, all my lights are on. Never mind. I can't make it any lighter. I'm going to move my charger over there. Wait a minute. This charger ain't going to be long enough. I should post more. I know. I really should. It's just... Yeah, there's a couple reasons I post as little as I do. Lack of inspiration. There's not a lot of things to post about. I don't want to be one of those guys who just redoes like those sounds, like the viral sounds. I don't want to be that guy. Skits are hard to write and shoot. No one cares about singing or piano videos, so maybe I should make a couple separate channels, one for music and one for entertainment, because I don't think the algorithm likes what I'm doing right now. Tutorials, I could do that. I don't think people would watch those because I'm not that good, but here, I need to pull out my extension cord. Oh boy. Guys, we successfully did the extension cord. This is going to be great. This is going to be perfect. Y'all are going to love this. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I'll bring you to my piano. I should vlog. No one watches vlogs anymore. So I would vlog, but I don't. All right. We're at my piano now. Do we like my piano? I guess not. Okay. The offer still stands. You can request songs. And I'll play them. Like what kind? What kind of what? What am I learning? Right now I'm learning me and Sebastian's theme from La La Land. Specifically, the really fast part, that part. I'm doing my best. I'm not necessarily cooking, but what songs do I know? Mostly, so I started off doing like theme songs for movies and stuff. So that's mostly what I know. I know a couple of the crowd pleasers, like I can play "Don't Stop Believing" and stuff. But as far as popular songs, not many. Mostly what I do on my piano nowadays actually is full or orchestral covers of things. So I can show you a couple of those. We can go through my catalog in my piano of what I've recorded random crap. Can I play Star Wars? Yes, I can. I don't have a full arrangement of that, so I know how to play like bits and pieces. So for like the main theme, this is what I play for that. Pretty simple. It's just arpeggios that go from the left to the right hand. And then you can play the. And then there's so many Star Wars songs. So I was guessing you were talking about that one, but there's also like. There's that in Across the Stars. Do I have it all memorized? Yeah, I don't do sheet music. I am not great at reading sheet music, so it's all up here. Top Gun anthem. I don't know that. I don't know the Top Gun anthem. I don't think I've ever heard that before. I mean, I've seen Top Gun, but I don't ever think of the anthem. It's fire. All right, I'll have to learn that. Imagine a video comes soon, Top Gun theme, and you'll be like, I was the one who I suggested that one. Jackknife. You comment on all of my videos, literally. It's rather concerning. You need a life. Like, genuinely. One of the first songs I ever learned was, I think, Pirates of the Caribbean is the first song I learned on piano. And I played it like this. I still have the muscle memory from 6 years ago. Remember us when you get famous. My first live stream audience. I'll remember you. But yeah, so I guess I would say my piano anthem, the one that I always play, is Pirates of the Caribbean. I've leveled that up as I go. I'll play that for you right now. I am actively losing viewers the more I play. So, a shout out in your next video? See, I don't know how that would work. Like, I would. Yeah, I guess I could just at the end of the video. I don't know. I'm gonna try to start making long form content, and when I start making long form content, I'll probably do some more shout outs at the end. But I don't know why you'd want to get shout outed by me. I don't do anything. I'm not a big creator, you know. Post longer and less frequent. For long form, yeah. Helps you in the long run. I really need to I think what helps is consistency more than length. Because you need watch time, but watch time doesn't matter on shorts. Because right now, I'm a shorts channel, is what I am. So if I was to do long form content, I wouldn't post super frequently, but I would definitely post longer things. Great Balls of Fire. Ooh, I think I've learned that before. I'm trying to remember. I know I've learned it. I'll learn it right now in front of you. What's the starting chord in the bottom? Does anyone know? Because if you can play it on guitar, just drop the letter. Because sometimes it's hard to get a hold of these in your ear, you know? You shake my nose and you bad a brain. You shake my nose and you rat on my brain. So much of love will make a man insane. You broke my will, what a threat. Yeah. I don't really know how to play that, so. Goodness gracious. C major. C major, not C minor. Maybe that's an accidental. I think you're right. It is C major. Yeah. That's what ChatGPT said. Of course ChatGPT would say that. ChatGPT can't play the piano. It can't even help me figure out how to unblur my background. So, C major, I wonder what part it's talking about, because I was talking about the, like, once it does that one, but I wonder if it's like a. You shake my head and you wet my brain. I wonder what note he's singing there, because there's no way he's singing an A flat 4 in the movie. You're teaching your niece piano. She can already play the Bluey theme. She's 4? That's crazy. That's incredible. I can't wrap my head around when, like, little people learn how to play piano. It, like, blows my mind. It genuinely does. They're over here like. And I couldn't even do that when I was like 12. Left hand C, right hand C, E, G. Yeah, C major chord. Shake my nerve and you ran on my brain. Too much of love will make a man insane. You broke my will. When did I start learning piano? I'm pretty sure, and I wouldn't quote myself on this because I'm not 100% sure. I think I was 12. So that would have been 5 years ago, which was 2021, I think is when I started learning. Yeah. What kind of piano is this? This is a DGX 670 Yamaha electric piano. You can get it on Amazon for A lot of money. Okay, you're quoting me now? Why would you quote me? Why would you be quoting me? Oh, on when I was 12. Yeah. I would not quote me. I would not quote myself on that. Don't go around telling people, "Oh, this guy, he was 12 when he started back in 2021. That's when he started. He was 12 years old, and that is a fact, and no one can refute that because that is true. That is more true. We know more about when this guy started piano than we do the atomic theory. Don't go around saying that. Rock Jam is from Walmart. That is so valid. That's literally so valid. I didn't get this thing for a while, and before that, I would either play on like one of those janky keyboards without weighted keys, or we have an upright, but we haven't had that the whole time I've been playing. So that's where I post most of my piano videos. Probably recognize it. It has a great feature where you can layer things. So like right now, if I wanted to say I couldn't play the left hand and right hand of Me and Sebastian's theme together, I could be like, all right, I'm gonna record the left hand. Wait, okay, I forgot what it was. All right, I could just be like. Okay. And then go to the next track. Layer stuff. So that's how I started out, and then I started utilizing all the instruments on there. I look like a young Wick Nilkins, I almost said. Man, I've heard that before, I think. I actually love to hear that because he is very attractive and very popular man, and he's a very good sense of humor, and I want to be him. Anyways, mine's a hand-me-down from my dad, who hand-me-down to my sister, to hand-me-down to my brother, who gave it to me. That's what happened with my first few pianos. This one is just mine. It's just objectively my baby. It's my favorite thing that I own. I mean, my first drum kit is a first act. I have very cheap equipment. That's fine. That's the thing about instruments, is that you can learn on very cheap equipment. And then once you get really good at it, you can decide whether you want to like invest in real good equipment. You have a keyboard you haven't taken out of the box. Why not? You got to learn it. I said I wasn't gay, but I can call a man attractive. I can. That's fine. Nick Wilkins, very attractive. And if he sees this, Nick Wilkins, I might be gay for you. Just you. No, I'm kidding. I would never. I should learn viola. Man, mini violins aren't my thing, man. I tried to learn violin. I failed. I also tried to learn trumpet and saxophone and harmonica and flute. This is the only one I was actually able to do anything with. I might end my stream pretty soon because, I mean, I've been on here for right now an hour and a half. So. But, I'll stick around for a second because I have 4 viewers now, and that's a great number. It's a great number right there. We should look through. What if I leaked my my upcoming videos to you guys? What if I did that? How'd you feel about that? Eat dinner. See, where I live, because of like time zones and stuff, it's not dinner time right now. You play the ukulele and the flute and the violin and the recorder and some good. It's people like you who make me feel unqualified to be a musician. I said I would leak my upcoming videos, but I actually can't think of any I'm planning on making. Except that I've done some orchestral stuff on here that I haven't made videos about. So, what is this? See, a lot of times when I'm on here, it's very late at night. And I don't remember the things that I make. So there's a track on here that I'm looking at right now. There's a bunch of tracks on here. One of them is called "The Scramblings of a Drunk Man," is what the track is called. So I don't know what I'm about to uncover, but it was something. Why don't we play that now? What is this? It looks like just some. I was like, these chords are cool. And I was like, I'm gonna play those. Drunk man scrambling for something. I think it was meant to be like the writings, scramblings, the nonsense that someone came up with late at night, which was me. I was drunk on that Jesus love, you know. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here that this one's called Untitled. I don't know what that is. Okay. Well, that's quite interesting. I don't know what that's about. This next one is called Weirds. Weirds. Well, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make a track late at night, and when I save it, I'm gonna save it as Weirds. That's what I'm gonna do. That's normal. Jump scare. Jump scare. I did not expect that. What was that? What is that riff? That's kind of sick. Okay, that whistle coming in was actually kind of tough. It's vibey. I'll give it to you. I would name that Weirds. Bro enters his prime at 2 a.m. Literally, if you're a musician, you know that that's when inspiration hits, is at like 2 a.m. And I have the privilege of having an electric piano that I can put my headphones into and play at 2 a.m. without anyone caring. So that's pretty cool. That's when most of this stuff came out of. Unnamed song is this one. I already know, just from hearing that first hit, that it's going to be this song. I already know it's that. What is that called, by the way? Everyone knows that. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, that's I already know that's what it is. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What is this? What do I have in here? This one is called YT Song, which I'm guessing stands for YouTube. So this might be preordained for you guys. It might be destiny that you guys are hearing this right now. So that was tough. I don't recognize it though. I guess I made it at some point. Seven Nation Army is the name. That's right. That yeah, I knew that. I knew that. Test drive. Oh man. A lot of I save a lot of things that are not good. That are not good at all. And there's a lot of that in here. This one's called Popor. What does that mean? What's Popor? Popor. Okay, let's listen to it. that's Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay. Wait, that was the track I made for a video, for a short. I made that on camera. Yeah, that's what that was. This one's called New Song. Sounds like a training montage. It does. It really does. I don't like that. Wait. That's what that was. But yeah, if there's anything you want me guys to play, there you go. You should play How to Train Your Dragon. I have a couple arrangements of this. There's a very famous piano arranger named Patrick Fleischmann. I know how to play a little bit of his version. Not the whole thing though. So I'll play my own version right now. Wait, how does this work? Oh yeah. I should make more piano and singing videos. I could do that. I wouldn't be opposed to that, but those aren't the ones that go viral, if you know what I'm saying. Those aren't the ones that people send to their friends. Plus, my singing voice is a little abnormal, you know. Can I do the DBZ intro? DBZ. What is DBZ? Why I sound great? Yeah, I sound great sometimes, but as a Lost Boy, I was never a Lost Boy. Sometimes I sound good if I do like audio engineering on it and stuff. I actually made something today. What did I make today? Sound of Silence. I was planning on posting some nice harmonies as Peter Pan. Someone saw me as Peter Pan. All right, so I apparently I know you personally, because I don't think I have any of my acting stuff on the internet. I didn't sing as Peter Pan. What's that supposed to mean? What's my favorite show? It's a great question. I don't watch shows much. I watch a lot of movies, but there was this one show that followed so Jeremy Clarkson, the race car driver and host on Top Gear, which is that really popular car show, he went and bought a farm, and there's a show about that called Clarkson's Farm. I think it's hilarious. It's pretty funny. It's just this rich old guy trying to manage a farm, and he's kind of failing at it, but it's like a reality TV thing. But Brooklyn Nine-Nine is also good. It's kind of like The Office, but a police station.
You like Yellowstone and the spin-offs. You know, I watched a bit of Yellowstone, 1923, 1847, 1512, 1762, all the spin-offs that all have generic year names. I didn't like them that much. I mean, they were great, but not for me. I enjoy comedy more. 1883, yeah, I know. 1883 and 1923, I think, are the two spin-offs. Does it have Kevin Costner in it? He's great. I like him, but yeah. Books or movies? Definitely books. Books for sure. One, they last longer, you know, when you really like a movie and you want it to last longer and it just doesn't. Um, what I'm reading right now is actually the book version of my favorite movie. What do you know? I know it's mirrored, but Jurassic Park is the book I'm reading right now. I actually finished Jurassic Park and I'm now on to The Lost World, but that's an S tier movie and, in my opinion, an S tier book as well. So, yeah. All right. Well, this has been really fun, but I do have a life, so I'm gonna end the stream real quick. I don't know why I said it like I was gonna be back. No, I'm ending the stream because I've been on here for an hour and 42 minutes and another hour before that trying to figure out how to make the stream work. So it has Harrison Ford. I know he is my favorite actor. Tim McGraw. Do I like the Avatar? Man, y'all just keep asking questions. You want me to stay on here? I do like Avatar. I do. Yeah, this is a book written by Michael Crichton in 1990, and 3 years later, the movie came out. But yeah, I'm ending the stream now. So thanks to all of you for being here and getting my watch time up. That's key. That means money. Just kidding. Don't forget about the shout out. We'll see. If I start making long form content, we'll see. I'll put all my favorite live stream watchers at the end of my long form building a catapult video, which I'm making. I'm making a long form video of that. All right. Thank you guys. Goodbye.